Hey guys, it's Navi. So my potato computer can't really handle recording things, but this here backup can. He's an old man, so we won't use him too much, but thought we could give this a shot, see how it goes. So today we're going to be playing some Let's Build a Zoo. Let's start a new game here. We're going to pick this little buddy, and we'll name our zoo. Oop. I guess we just named our zoo P. Alright. Well, this is our P zoo. Select the management office. Okay, management office. Requests end up here. So now we need to build an enclosure. Okay, so every time I play this game, I always have a huge issue where I make the enclosures way too big. I like the animals to have lots of room, but apparently, in terms of min-maxing, that's not great. So we're going to make a rather small enclosure. And I like to put a little spot in the corner. Might as well do like that. We'll put our door here. There. Now we need to visit Australia. Let's go to Australia. Is Bluey here? Couple of bunnies. Let's go put our bunnies in our zoo. There we go. Now apparently we can open our zoo even though we don't have anything prepared. But we'll just go ahead and pause time so we can take care of it. So what we're going to do is we're going to move this water pump. I put a nice spot right here to fit it in. And then we are going to add to our enclosure a water bucket for our bunnies. And then they're also going to need the bowl. Bunnies like bowls. I don't blame them. Let's see. What else are they telling us we need? Okay, so we need to make a shop. A gift stand. Let's start with the gift stand. We'll just put it here for now. Nice employee. Hello, Gail. Yeah, we can up your stuff. Okay. Well, we've built our shop. And now it wants us to do a food and drink. We might as well start the time action. Food and drink shops, which are apparently our cola vendor and our snack vendor. What a great zoo this is. Just a couple of bunnies and some snacks. Alright, so let's check this out. We're making a decent amount. Profit $2.50 off of each one. I feel like that's a little expensive though. Alright, there's our bunnies. Hello, bunnies. Now what? Now what do we do? Okay, so got our bunnies all placed. Let's see. Let's make a storeroom. This is where we're going to keep oh no, this work ethic. This is where we keep the animals' food. So first, we're going to go to the animal diet and adjust it because the bunnies, while they're getting full, are not getting very good food. So we're going to down that. And we're giving lots of carrots, even though technically carrots are just kind of meh for bunnies. And then we'll give them lots of other greens and grass. Grass isn't very expensive, so we can go with grass a little bit. Maybe some more greens while we're at it. A couple more carrots. There we go. Now they're fed. And we'll order in that food. There we go. We gotta now make sure go up to this heat maps. Pick employees and animal keepers. We want to make sure our animal keeper knows that they're supposed to take care of the bunnies. And then we'll make time go back again. And it's not prompting me to, but I know I'm supposed to hire a janitor. So, first we gotta build a research hub. Alright, let's build a research hub. Let's go. Research hub right there for now. Oh, that work ethic. No, you're getting replaced ASAP. I'm not getting someone with that kind of work ethic. Research is going to go real slow if I do. Research an item. So we're going to have to pick one of these things. They all cost 1 point. We got a desert enclosure, which we don't need yet. Ball pack, we have those. Some trees would be nice, but I think we'll start with benches. So everybody needs benches. I especially need benches. Okay. Well, now we've got that done. Let's finish that. And even though it's not prompting me, let's hire a janitor. We'll just go ahead and spend lots of money on that, because why not? And we'll go ahead and we'll speed some stuff up a little. Oh, wait. Okay, we got an applicant. Now we're going to pause time, because I don't want the time to run out while I'm taking my time interviewing this guy. Oh, there's 2 people. All right. You're kind of mid. You're even worse. So we'll go with you. We're not going to close the position because we need lots and lots of janitors. So we might as well. And then while we're here, let's go up to heat maps and we'll pick the janitor so that Maynard knows to clean the entire place. There we go. Alright, I think that's everything so far. That's a nice little cute people wandering around my tiny little area. Oh, wait. Oops, I hit the wrong thing. Before anything, I must, you see, put garbage cans. Because how are people supposed to know where to throw the trash? I can't really do that. So let's see, other janitor? Nope, you're worse. Alright. And also, since we're here, no, we can wait for the other ones for tomorrow, because the day's about to start over, and we don't want to spend extra monies if we don't have to. Here we go, the day starts over at 5. We'll check out that new applicant tomorrow. Yeah, and now the day started over. We gotta build a storeroom, already did that. Hire janitor, already did that. Okay, so let's go look at the applicant for janitor. Not good. Okay, so then let's open up some spaces for some animal people. Because you always need animal people at a zoo. And then I'm also going to look for a researcher because my current researcher is not great. Wade? See, the work ethic thing for researchers, if it's this low, then this bar is going to go up super slow. Whereas if this was high, this would go up a little faster. Okay, and so since we're here, we want to think about how we're going to lay out our zoo while we interview this person. Alrighty, a couple of janitors. Okay. Not you. Not you. These people both suck. All these people suck. Anyways, we're going to think about, so we know we want the gift stand right at the start because people will go back and forth past it. More staff applicants. No. This one's got a good work ethic. Mallory. Okay, Mallory, sure. And for now, we'll close that just so it's not popping up a bunch. Then we'll go up. Oops, that's the wrong one. Heat map. Employees. Animal keeper. So Mallory knows to also help with the bunnies. Okay, so as I was saying, my goal is to keep just one very long path and have pretty much everything along that path so that people have to walk by everything in order to get everything, if that makes sense. There's an animal welfare officer. Let's see. Let's let them look at the bunnies close up since they're going to anyway. Oh, we got a new research hub applicant. Now that's a really important one. Ooh. Well, I wanted to see their... Can I not see their stats first? Okay, well... Sorry, Wade. Sorry, Wade. Anyways, park staff. Let's hope this person's better than Wade was, huh? Nope. Even worse. Alright, well, that's just gonna sit for a little bit unattended. It's gonna keep telling us. Not much I can do about it right now. As I was saying, so we want to keep our long path so that everybody's got to walk through. So we've got all of our food and stuff along that path. I don't want people wandering around like they are now, or they're just not going to see anything and they're going to get tired. Park staff, janitor. No. Man. These people today, I swear. So we got a C. That's fine. That's our first welfare check. The animals are fine. I don't really expect much more. So while we're waiting for more people, let's make our little starting area a little longer. There we go. We know people are going to be walking past these bunnies anyway, so we'll just put that there. Well, might as well put something under there, just aesthetically. And it seems we have more staff applicant, another janitor applicant, another terrible applicant. How unfortunate. Alright, back to the grind. Aesthetically, I'm not a fan of the dirt. I don't know what it is, I just don't like it. So I like to color in everything as grass. It does not cost any monies to do, but it is tedious. Here we go. Did I get everything? Yes, okay. All our grass is done. Now, who are you? Okay. Park staff. Now we got 2 applicants for janitors. You think either of these guys will be good? Nope. This one's decent enough. Alright. So we got that done. Now let's see about that researcher. That is the worst one yet. How unfortunate. Okay, so let's go back to our... Nope, that's the wrong one. Heat maps, janitors. So now... we'll tell Maynard, only got to do half. And then Elvina is also doing half. So you guys are splitting that work. There we go. Work split. Park staff. Applicant for researcher. That's good enough for me. There we go. Now we got a researcher. Starting up the research again. So let's check out the research, shall we? Whenever you unlock something, it unlocks the things next to it. You can see a little bit of a preview of what things are, like this is windmills, and then this is going to be related to subways or transport. This is gold, I don't know why. I think that means it's moral. So, we've got 3 points. I'd like to unlock the wind turbine first, because I think it's really important. It helps you save energies. So we're going to unlock the ball first. And then we can't afford the pens. So we'll just hang out until we can. Don't want to spend too much monies, but it would be kind of nice, to have a few trees and stuff here and there. So let's go. Let's pick up some nature and put down some flowers and stuff. Let's see how that goes. I don't really have a lot of things unlocked. I could, of course, unlock the tree pack. There we go. Now we got trees unlocked. Alright. So, we got some trees here. Got a nice small tree. Let's put a nice small tree in here so it's not blocking too much. And then we'll get some lilacs. Oh, and that's right. Benches. We bought benches. I like the brown ones. I think they look nice. And then we'll put them here and here. And then that way, we block off this entire area from people walking in there. And we can fill it with decorations, but we won't have people walking all over. Which will be nice. Day's almost over, so let's just speed it up. Oh, we made a profit today. 3 people could not fit in your bus. That means I need to buy another bus. Alright. Let's see. Oh, I can't buy buses yet. Alright. Let's see. Now I got research points. I got enough to unlock the bin pack. And we'll have to get 10 points for that one. That's gonna suck. But oh well. Let's see. What now? Can we adopt any bunnies? Let's adopt some bunnies. Got this one. And this one. And we'll put them in our bunny pen. You can have lots of bunnies in your bunny pen, technically. Since we're going to have lots of bunnies, actually, why don't we add a couple balls? A small green one. They're not going to spend $50 to advertise finding a lost puppy's owner. Or dress it like a lion. I'm not dressing it up. That's someone's dog. Plus, it gives me 5 morality points, which helps unlock things. I've never done the evil side, the purples. Not a fan of that. So, it gives us morality points, which means that we can unlock the wind turbine. Because you have to have 5 points of morality to do that. Now we just gotta wait till we've saved up 10 research points. Yeah, so the bunnies won't arrive for another day, which is absolutely okie dokie with me. Since we're here, why don't we figure out where we're gonna set things up? So I like having things go, so like it's a grassy area here, and then the desert here, and then it'll come around and like grass to jungle, and the desert to savanna, and then right in the middle, I don't really know. I suppose, I could put all of the stuff that the staff does in the middle, but the problem with that is that people will also follow the staff's stuff. So if I put a path down just for the staff things, people will wander there, and then they won't buy anything. So I gotta keep all of the stuff for staff, which has like front doors and stuff. I don't think the research hub does, but I gotta keep them somewhere that people can still get them, but they're not gonna block everything. So like right now where they are is just kind of fine. Eventually I'll want to move them, probably somewhere up in here. But for now, we probably put another enclosure in here somewhere. We'll see about that. Let's see. Let's start some bricks. We'll make our path go. Actually, let's wait till we build an enclosure before we figure that out. I don't know what the next enclosure we'll need is. Not really sure. Gooses? Couple of gooses, that's right. So we can actually start on that enclosure right now. Might as well. Oh, one of our bunnies had a baby. Aw, it's a little baby named Troy. Okay. So let's move that over here out of the way. Sorry, guys. And we'll build a gooses. An enclosure for the gooses. Let's see. Where do we want our enclosure for the gooses? So the door for the bunnies is here. So we gotta put the door for the gooses here to make it the easiest. Because we like minimalizing things. So the door for the gooses is there. We don't need too much room for the gooses either. Because the gooses is small. So we can just put them like that, maybe. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll take this little gray bricks and they can go off this way. And we'll see how that does. And then when we build on more over here, it'll be good. Add animals. Well, there's nothing in there yet, so first we gotta build a water pump, actually. I don't think the current one will fit. Oh, well, the day started over. Go to the research hub. You have an animal in your zoo that you can trade with another zoo. That's how you end up getting the animals for the most part. Trading with other zoos, and then there's a shelter. So these guys want my brown bunny. Or their gooses. Which, sure, okay, fine. Let's trade. Couple of geeses, couple of gooses. Right in here. And then, so we got animals coming in. We gotta add in some water. And the water reaches far enough for now. And then, enrichment. We'll add a ball. I have a couple of balls. Just so they got stuff when they get here. Oh, they're already here. I thought it was going to take longer. Usually it takes longer. That's neat. So, that means that we need to check on the gooses. Oh, no, that's right. Oh, that was the bunnies that were delivered. I'm so silly. So there's the bunnies. Those bunnies we got. So now we got bunnies. And then the gooses will arrive the next day. From there, we'll figure out what their diet's going to be. I don't think I can set it yet. No. So let's zoom through to the end of the day for now. There we go. Lots of people speeding around. Yes, rabbits really eat carrots. What? What? Of course they eat carrots. You're silly? They're vegetables. Rabbits eat vegetables. And fruits. Like pumpkins. Okay. So, let's create work zones. I know how to do that, but thank you. That actually, reminds me, before we get started for the day, we need to hire another animal keepers. I prefer having 2 per pen, because otherwise the pens will get grody. And sometimes just 1 per pen would be fine, but I prefer 2. There's our geeses coming on in. Hello, gooses. Hello, geeses. Since they're here, can I now... Nope, not quite. There's the gooses. There's the gooses. People of the city love him in the zoo, and I perfectly cleared land. You want to sell me land? Okay. Oh, and there's a VIP. Okay, let's pause. That's a lot of info to take in at once. So first, the VIP. That's a black market dealer. I'm going to report that person to the cops. Okay, so that's taken care of. Now, we were offered a piece of land. I know I've technically set up this path to go this way, but I'm also thinking the next one, animals we unlock, are a couple of snakes. Nope, not those guys. Snakes? There they are. Those will be the next ones we get. So they'll be in the desert area. So why don't we build them a desert enclosure? Oh, wait, nope, I can't do that yet. Tragic. Okay, we'll waste the 1 point to do this. We'll build them desert enclosure and we'll see from there. Should the snake enclosure be bigger, actually? Because I tend to have a lot of snakes. So let me move this here. And then we can build a snake enclosure. Oh. Put spot in the corner. Oh, nope. There we go. There. I know I need to add animals. Okay, so now we've got an enclosure for our future snakes. Let's focus on our current ones. We've got Trey here, trying to be an animal officer. Nice. Good work ethic, good work ethic. No, not so good. Great work ethic. No, we're going to hire a few. And then we'll close it. Because we don't want to keep spending money if it's not super important. But we do need several animal peoples. Never have enough. So then let's go up to the heat maps. Employees. And we'll stick Cheryl here. And Trey. And the gooses. You can just stick with the bunnies for now. Okay? Okay. So we got our animal people figured out. Let's look at the diet for our gooses. They don't need to be eating just straw. Well, I don't think bread is great for gooses, but they seem to like the bread, and it's cheaper. So we'll do that. I think the mealworms maybe aren't too good for them. It's kind of hard to tell. Bread. And should we do some more straw? No. 2 more. Here we go, and we're almost there. There, that's good. Alright. Let's make sure we buy our food. Okay. Let's get back to our day. So we're gonna make this go this way now. So we can put stuff here. I know we'll eventually unlock cotton candy, and I like to put that right near the entrance. First, benches. So we want our benches to look nice. Well, I might as well make a mirror the other side for now. And then we'll put just a little bit of, we need a sign? No. Decoration? No. Nature. Let's put a couple of rocks right there. And now people won't be wandering in here. I know I need to add animals. Okay. So now we've got a little bit of a setup going. Not 100% sure about what's going to go this way. Might just stuff a few things back in there. I know I will want to eventually put a subway spot right next to the food and the animals so that the staff can go around picking it up and not having to walk all over the zoo. If that makes sense. Okay, so there's Friday. All done, pretty much. Let's zoom through the end. Gotta put some more lights out too. We made profit. Okay, so now we've finally got enough research points to unlock the wind turbine. Yay! So the wind turbine lets us build wind turbines. Oh wow, really? which will help us save on our energy bills, and also adds to our morality rating, which is nice. There. For now, that'll be good, aesthetically, I suppose. Yeah. So, what else did we need to do today? Oh, just buy the land. Okay. So, I'm gonna go this way and unlock stuff. It's only 300. And we'll do the task, finish a task. Okay. Will I ever unlock the buses? No? Okay. So, we unlocked this spot. Now there's a big area with nobody in it, which means we need more janitors. Yeah, you got it, janitors. And then we'll have to figure out, based on what animals we unlock, where we want to put things. I think next we'll try and go for the nursery and then the cotton candy, because the nursery is important. It's only 5. So based on what animals we'll unlock, other than a snick, gooses, duckies, and cows and stuff all need grass. So I thought this grass area would probably be the best option. We can start building there now, but there's not really a reason to. Instead, what we can do is start a hot dog shop right here. Well, this person's got some good work ethic. There we go. Now there's a place for people to buy food. It's a little expensive, so it's down a little bit. Don't know if that actually does much other than gets me less money, but it works out. Okay, so nothing much going on. Are we getting any applicants? No. Okay, so let's zoom forward then. If nothing's happening. Okay, now there's an applicant for a janitor. If only I could speak forward through time, huh? You've got a good work ethic. No, I'll still need more. So, is there another one? Oh, another application. And nah, you're not too great. It just keeps coming in. The applications just keep rolling in. Oh, well, now we're going to pause time. I'm going to hire you because your name is Cameron. And I'm going to hire you because you got a good work ethic. And then we're going to close this. Because I think that's enough janitors. That's enough slices. So, employees, janitors. Let's make Oma do this part. Farah do this part. Just for now, because and then Cameron, you can be right near the front. Because your name is Cameron. There. Okay. So then, we gotta wait for the days to start over, basically. Well, while we're here, we might as well build a couple of lights. Because it is pretty dark. Or so I assume. And then we might as well throw in a couple of benches. We'll get moved around a bunch, but for now, people can sit if they need to sit. Okay. Oh, there goes the rush there at the end. Everybody's like, oh, time to leave. One more point, and then we can get the nursery. Okay. Donate to the cause. I do not. Oh, it's 500. Okay, I can donate 500 to you. Sure. Nice. Okay, pause time. We can go, and we can now unlock the nursery. Woo! Nursery. 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 And then we're gonna build that right away. Nursery. Or shove it right there. Yeah. Whatever. You don't really need to do anything there, so. Okay. How do I get the That's rabbits. How do I get the snicks? I need to try to breed some gooses. Gooses. Is you breeding? Make sure you guys got food? Yeah? Okay. Now, let's check in on the animals. Are you pregnant? I don't know if it says. I don't know if it tells me if you're pregnant or not. Yeah, well, guess we'll find out. Actually, what we can do is just go ahead and make sure you get pregnant. Here we go. Now we got an enclosure with no animals, but oh well, as we're getting snakes. There we go. Usually breeding can take a while, unfortunately. Yeah, it's going to take a while, so it's unfortunate, but maybe tomorrow we can get some more animals. Oh, we got a birth. We get another bunny? Ooh, another bunny. We'll try to get some more at the shelter tomorrow. But for now, we're just going to have to make do with what we've got. We'll probably put some cows and some horses and stuff in here. I do know we'll eventually get hit with some monkeys. So we'll have to prepare for the monkeys ahead of time. Also, I know there's capybaras. Everybody loves capybaras, so that's good. Capybaras are great. I would love to pet a capybara. Have you ever pet a capybara? If you have, I'm very jealous. Okay, so here's our end of the week stuff. This is a lot of stuff. We used more energy than we made, which sucks. More gallons of water. We don't generate any water. Recycling, gas, salaries. Okay. So. Now we can buy a bus. Alrighty, so that was the first week of our zoo that we're building in Let's Build a Zoo. Hopefully things went good. Yeah. So, thanks for watching. Bye!